Alix Earle, a popular social media influencer and TikTok star, recently made a statement about her inability to podcast for the foreseeable future. This announcement came shortly after reports surfaced claiming she was cut from Alex Cooper's Unwell network. Alix Earle, who has made a name for herself on TikTok with her relatable and candid content, had been venturing into the podcasting world, following a growing trend where influencers branch out from their usual social media platforms into the podcasting space. However, her recent comments signal a shift in her career trajectory and personal brand. For those unfamiliar with the context, Alix Earle is one of the standout creators of the TikTok generation. Her rise to fame can be attributed to her engaging content that ranges from lifestyle tips, beauty routines, and personal anecdotes. With millions of followers, her influence continues to grow across various digital platforms. She had recently expanded her reach to include podcasting, teaming up with Alex Cooper's Unwell network, which seemed to be a promising opportunity for both her and her fans. However, things did not go as planned. After reports emerged that she had been cut from the Unwell network, Alix took to social media to address the situation. In a statement shared with her followers, Alix revealed that she could no longer podcast for the foreseeable future. The reasons behind her departure from the Unwell network remain somewhat unclear, though it's clear that the split was amicable and possibly due to personal or professional reasons that couldn't be worked out. This news struck a chord with her followers and fans, many of whom had been excited about the prospect of her entering the podcasting space. Podcasting had been a natural extension of Alix's social media presence, allowing her to dive deeper into conversations and offer more long-form content, an avenue that many influencers have successfully capitalized on in recent years. However, Alix's statement left fans wondering whether she would return to podcasting at some point in the future or if her focus would shift entirely to her TikTok career and other projects. The podcasting world has been evolving rapidly, with influencers becoming central figures in the space. Alex Cooper, the creator of the Unwell network, is a prime example of this trend. Cooper's own podcast, Call Her Daddy, gained immense popularity, and her foray into the podcasting world led her to create a network that seeks to bring other prominent voices into the fold. With Earle now out of the equation, it raises questions about the future of influencer-driven networks and the challenges these platforms face in finding the right mix of talent and content that appeals to their audiences. For Alix, this setback in podcasting may not be as detrimental as it first appears. Her TikTok presence is flourishing, and her ability to adapt to different digital platforms speaks to her versatility. Unlike many influencers, Alix has managed to maintain a level of authenticity that resonates with her audience, whether she's sharing her morning skincare routine, offering relationship advice, or simply making light of the ups and downs of daily life. This genuine connection with her followers could potentially translate into new opportunities outside of podcasting. Whether or not podcasting will be a part of her future remains to be seen, but it's clear that Alix's influence in the digital world is far from over. Alix's candidness about her podcasting hiatus also raises larger questions about the pressures and challenges faced by influencers as they navigate an increasingly crowded space. The demands of maintaining a social media presence, creating new content, and managing public perception can be overwhelming. For someone like Alix, who has built her career on her relatability and honesty, the need to step back from podcasting might be a reflection of the difficulties that come with juggling multiple platforms and maintaining a work-life balance. Additionally, Alix's decision to step away from podcasting, at least temporarily, could signal a broader trend in the influencer space, where creators are realizing that not every new venture will be successful or sustainable. While some influencers seamlessly transition into podcasting, YouTube, or even traditional media, others find that the demands of podcasting, with its rigorous production schedules and unique format, might not be as enjoyable or lucrative as they initially imagined. The podcasting market, though growing, is also incredibly competitive, and carving out a unique voice can be challenging. Alix may have realized that the podcasting world simply wasn't the right fit for her at this time, or that her energy and focus could be better spent elsewhere. In addition to her personal journey, Alix's podcasting departure comes at a time when the influencer industry is at a crossroads. As more social media stars branch out into traditional media, the lines between influencer culture and mainstream entertainment continue to blur. With many digital creators experimenting with new ventures, there's always the possibility of failure, but also room for growth and reinvention. Alix's situation serves as a reminder that the road to success in the digital world isn't always linear, and even the most successful influencers face setbacks along the way. Though her podcasting career may have been brief, Alix Earle's continued success on TikTok and her ability to remain authentic in the face of challenges suggest that she will continue to thrive in the digital space. Her fans, who have followed her journey from the beginning, are likely to stay loyal, supporting whatever direction she chooses to take next. Whether or not Alix returns to podcasting in the future is uncertain, but one thing is clear: her influence and reach are far from fading. As she continues to evolve as a creator, her ability to adapt to new platforms and mediums will likely open up new opportunities in the digital landscape. In conclusion, Alix Earle's statement about stepping away from podcasting highlights the unpredictable nature of influencer careers. While the initial promise of expanding into podcasting may not have materialized as expected, it doesn't detract from her accomplishments or her potential for future success. The influencer space is a dynamic and ever-changing environment, and Alix has shown that she is more than capable of navigating its twists and turns. Whether podcasting is a permanent chapter of her career or just a brief detour, it remains to be seen. What is certain, however, is that Alix Earle's story is far from over, and her next steps will undoubtedly be just as intriguing as her rise to fame.